New developments in the January 6th investigation. The Justice Department is now investigating former President Trump's actions surrounding the attack on the Capitol and attempts to block certification of the 2020 election. Rachel Scott is on Capitol Hill with the latest. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning. And so much of the focus has been on those striking January 6 hearings, but the Justice Department has been leading its own separate investigation, and federal prosecutors are digging into Trump's role.
This morning, ABC News has learned Donald Trump's actions are now being examined by the Justice Department as part of a criminal investigation into efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Sources say that federal prosecutors have asked witnesses about Trump's involvement, bringing in two top Pence aides to testify before the grand jury. And the Washington Post reports in April, investigators obtained phone records of key Trump officials and aides, including former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows.
We will hold accountable anyone who is criminally responsible for attempting to interfere with the legitimate, lawful transfer of power from one administration to the next.
For months, a House committee has been gathering evidence for its own investigation into the insurrection, now releasing new audio of the former acting defense secretary pushing back on Trump's claims that he requested thousands of National Guard troops ahead of January 6.
There was no order from the president. I was never given any direction or order or knew of any plans of that nature.
Multiple Trump officials testified the former president watched the violence unfold on live television and resisted calls to condemn it. And for the first time since leaving office, Trump returned to the nation's capital. The former president's remarks laying out one vision for the Republican Party, repeating his false claims about election fraud and teasing a presidential run in 2024. But on the same day, his former Vice President Mike Pence was also in town, speaking just blocks away, delivering a different message.
I came today not to look backwards, but to look forward.
President Biden called out Trump for making law and order a central part of that speech, insisting that anyone who incites a mob has no respect for the rule of law. As for the Justice Department's investigation, it's unclear if Donald Trump is a target of that probe. The department is declining to comment this morning, George.
But that investigation is intensifying. Okay, Rachel, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.